Hello students. Today we will start with the second story titled The Thief's Story, written by Ruskin Bond. This story revolves around the theme Power of Trust. Anil, who is a freelance writer, is the employer and he employs Hari Singh, who is just 15 years old, without trying to know anything about his identity or whereabouts. His total trust or faith in Hari Singh finally transforms him. Now we will go through the characters. The first character is of Anil, who is 25 years old, a tall and lean fellow. He is a freelance writer. Freelance means the one who is self-employed and works on the assignment for which he is hired. Thus, we can understand he has no regular income. He is easygoing, kind, and simple. Hari Singh, who is very good at judging the people, just makes out this flaw of his character. And that is why he can become an easy target for Hari Singh. But Hari Singh, who had come to cheat him, didn't realize how could his power of trust transform him. So thus, Anil plays the role of catalyst. Catalyst means the one who can change other people. The second character is of Hari Singh. Here, Hari Singh is not the real name of this character because he is a thief. He keeps on taking different identities because he has a fear. Any time police or his previous employees may reach, and that would put him into a trouble. He is a young thief about 50. He is very good at identifying the people. He found it very difficult to cheat Anil only because of his trust. He believed it is very easy to cheat greedy people, but it is very difficult to rob a careless man because he won't even understand whether he is robbed or not. He realized friends were more trouble than help. Thus, we can realize for him, friends were not the power. Otherwise, you find you people, you trust your friends more than your parents and all elders. But he didn't do it. He said, it is very easy to steal it, but it is very difficult to put it back undetected or without being noticed. His observation of the people who were robbed makes us understand his deep study of the characters, because of which he could become a successful thief. He realized when you rob a greedy person, you will find there is lot of fear on his face. The rich people, they are very angry when they are robbed. And the poor people who are totally helpless, they just accept. So their face shows the sign of acceptance. But according to him, Anil was an exception. He couldn't fit in any one of the three categories which he had described. He felt Anil's face would just show a touch of sadness, not because he was robbed, but because his trust was broken. Now we will just go through the outline of the story. In this story, there are two main characters. One is the character of Anil, and second is the character of Hari Singh. Anil and Hari Singh both meet at a wrestling match. And there, the basic intention of Hari Singh was to find out his next prey or victim. He kept observing and he could catch his prey or victim in the form of Anil. Initially, to win Anil, as he knew many techniques, he spoke softly and all. And as he realized he had succeeded, then he requested Anil to hire him. Anil refused to hire him because he didn't have money to pay. But shrewd Hari Singh immediately replied, "Sir, I can work for free if you just accept me to work at your home and give me food and shelter." Hari Singh played his cards and Anil immediately agreed to hire him. But before that, he asked him, "Can you cook?" Immediately, Hari Singh replied, "Yes, I can." And the moment he served what he cooked, his cheating was caught. The food that he cooked was so terrible that it had to be thrown. But Anil was not like the other employers. He just told him, "I will teach you how to cook." He did not scold him and he taught him cooking, and he did not exploit his employee. Generally, we find when someone employs a child labor, the people inflict atrocities. But Anil was gentle. He just gave him a very light work, like making tea and getting from the market day's supplies. When Hari Singh bought these supplies, he would make a profit of 1 or 2 rupees. Anil, he knew about it, but he neither scolded him nor punished, but just neglected. Anil did not have regular income. One evening, he got a small bundle of rupees 600 and he tucked it under the mattress. He was such a nice fellow, he directly told his employee, "Today, my story was purchased by a publisher and against it, he gave me rupees 600. Immediately, Hari Singh's crafty mind started working and it hatched a plan. Here, Anil was totally oblivious about the plan. Anil had tucked the notes. Hari Singh, when it was the night time, he just slipped his hand under the mattress, stole the amount, left the house, and reached railway station to catch 10:30 Lucknow Express. When he reached the station, the Lucknow Express was about to leave. Being nimble or agile person, it was very easy for him to run and catch. But something stopped him. Even he didn't realize what stopped him. After this, he was a bit disturbed. With those stolen 600 rupees, he just sat under, he sat on the bench and he spent some time over there. He was in a dilemma. He couldn't decide what should be my next move. Should I go back to Anil or I should search some other house? After this, a lot of time slipped by. He went to the bazaar and sat down into the shelter of the clock tower. This time it began to rain. It drenched him, and at the same time, the notes were wet. Something clicked him. He decided to go back. He went back home, and before going home, he decided, if I learn to read and write, definitely one day I would become a respectable man. So students, here we can realize what is the power of good company. Hari Singh, who was a criminal, he stayed in the company of a good man, Anil, and he realized importance of education. For some time, maybe he got distracted. He wanted to go back on the wrong path, but the power of trust pulled him back. He reached home. He slipped the notes under the mattress and he slept. Next morning, Anil woke up early. He made tea even for Hari Singh. Seeing that, Hari Singh felt a bit relaxed. Oh, my crime is not noticed. He heaved a sigh of relief. But next moment, he was a bit startled when Anil offered him rupees 50 and said, now regularly he would pay him. But before that, they would start with the next lesson. As Hari Singh touched the weight notes, he realized my theft is definitely noticed by Anil, but he doesn't want to make me feel guilty. Students, again here we can find a quality of Anil. Though he noticed the flaw or some crime, he didn't blast at him. Maybe being a writer, he knew various facets of human character. No person is born a criminal. It is the circumstances which makes someone a criminal. Had Hari Singh really be a criminal to the core, he wouldn't ever have returned. His return itself was the signal that he wanted to change. And it was Anil who gave him another chance to start his life. And thus, this quality of Anil proved a catalyst and changed a criminal like Hari Singh. Thus, the total story revolves around power of trust. When you trust someone, you increase the responsibility of person. From your side, you just have to keep pouring or just start imbibing good virtues. Sooner or later, you would get the return, which Anil got. The boy who had stolen 600 rupees returns it back and starts working for him. So, thus, we can realize it is never too late to start a good life. So, children, even in your life, sometimes you would be cheated, sometimes you would be tortured, but don't give up or don't alienate that person. Instead, give him another chance because only we humans have the power to transform. I hope you all have understood the message of the lesson. Thank